Breast strap, horse harnesses, chess, and the queen are all things that the 6th century gave us. But chess has gone all this time without ever developing, while we as a society have come very far. Chess needs to be updated, and these are some of the ways it can blossom into an even better game.
I set my moves up strategically. Enemy kings are taken easily. Knights move 4 spaces in place of bishops east of me.
It's traditional etiquette to give a handshake before starting an exciting game of chess, but chess players are convinced mind sport should replace real sport, so they burn all their calories playing. Then they have the audacity to give each other a handshake with overly active sweat glands, which isn't the best way to show respect and absorb each other's DNA before the match. It's way better to right away put your hairy swimmer factory in the opponent's eyeballs.
But knight to queens 3, I slice the MCs, seize the rook's towers in the bishop's ministries.
I honestly can't believe chess has survived so long without getting cancelled for racism. I mean, you literally battle white versus black, and you know how people say white starts and black wins? That just shows white privilege for starting, and the second part is just historically wrong. On top of that, pawns are only allowed to go straight, which oppresses the pawns who don't feel that way. And the board shouldn't be 2 different colors because we don't want segregation. In order to be more politically correct, let's erase race from this and make it blue versus blue on a blue board.
With kings rest in beds with queens' breasts exposed for sex to decrease or release tensions.
When you blunder your queen, the first thing you do is ask the opponent to take back your move, but when you blunder your king, you lost. Excuse me, but the queen literally goes all directions and is as strong as the force of gravity on James Gordon after eating his guest. All the king does is waste to move to bring it to safety. That's toxic masculinity at its finest, cause when the army gets killed off, the game goes on, or the king starts mansplaining by saying it's just a sacrifice. But as soon as the king gets attacked, everyone must take their hands out of their pants to help him.
The tip of the arrow's lit with flame. Checkmate, the death of your king ends the game.
Imagine getting invited to a party. You do not want to be the person who screams in other people's ears if they want to play a game of chess, cause they do know how to have fun. But just like S, it becomes more interesting when you put strip in front of it. The amount of points each piece has represents the amount of clothing items removed, and if you lose the game, well, my imagination doesn't want to go there. Actually, it does. YouTube rules just doesn't. All in all, chess is a great game made for smart and dumb people, meaning that you can play it too.